Okay.
Chat.
Huh? Hey, is that part new?
Oh
I've
my
never seen it before.
god, look at me! Whoa, that's awesome. Oh my god. Yippee, I feel
Time to go.
famous.
Chamber full and ready.
Oh, okay.
We are gathered here today to bid farewell to all who lost their lives in this war. This struggle has caused us profound pain and brought us face to face with loneliness and loss. But through it all, our bravery and resolve never wavered, and
Yeah.
we never lost sight of victory. Even the tiniest of sparks can unite to become a blazing fire. They lit our way forward and showed us the path to victory. When our homeland is revived and life blooms again, they will return to us
Hi,
with the
Coda
first rain of
Broders.
spring.
My dog just came
It is just
upstairs.
as our poem describes.
Hello.
We are the inheritors of memory and legend, those who grew alongside sun and wind, those who forged our own destiny and
Hello.
future. That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation. The fallen are never truly lost to us.
Hello.
We will be reunited one day. And as we create
Mr.
new
Philly.
legends and write new poems in honor of our beloved homeland, they will always be with us. Their deeds immortalized in our memory, and their names immortalized in stone. This epic will be remembered in the actions of every valiant warrior and brave Saurian, all equally important and indispensable. I would also like to take the time to recognize a Fatui Harbinger, who sacrificed his life for our cause. He was a warrior from Conria, who helped defend our nation 500 years ago. A man who used his own heart as refuge for the souls of the fallen. For the chance to offer them a final resting place, he chose to fight with us once again. In the end, he fulfilled his wish and returned the souls to the ley lines. By turning his curse into a weapon, he defeated his fated foe and protected me in the process. We have had our differences in the past, and I cannot say his character is representative of all in his organization. But on this occasion, we honor him as one of our own. In Natlan, all heroes are worthy of celebration.
Preach! Oh my god, it's that captain! Amazing, they didn't even let us see his face! Like when it was still like a face.
Ah,
Like
our
it's so
heroes here.
rude.
Is there some? The forces of the Abyss have always sought to corrode to that. If the Abyss had free reign, this world would become a living hell. Any attempt by humanity to harness the power of the Abyss is met with swift punishment. That unyielding approach is also the source of great sorrow and hatred. Perhaps the truth will reveal itself during your future adventures. Oh, the Ode of Resurrection didn't take effect at all. Your own, as well as the moral support from everyone in Natlan. Still, moral support is also unimportant if, under the captain's subordinates sent us a letter he left behind. After our duel at the stadium, he asked that the captain respected the outcome of that match and refused to violate his principles. Perhaps a replacement Harbinger will be sent here soon. I'll make sure to be prepared. Huh? Tribe? Oh, in truth, apart from a few ancient names associated with a certain tribal culture or tradition, most ancient names can be inherited by anyone. Your name likely falls under that category. The Wyab will select someone who shares your character. Of course, that won't happen for a very long time. A direct, so make
Yeah.
sure you're ready for any scenario. On a related note, I've acquired such fragments are known as Ancient Moon's remnants, relics of secret source technology from the era of the ancient dragons. Our investigation revealed them to be the subordinates of
Oh,
the Doctor.
great. We love the
Their
Doctor.
stronghold is in Nod Krai,
Well, hi,
a
Coder
land with a
Builders.
long
Can I help you?
history
Why are
not
you
far
looking at
from
me like
Sejnaya.
that? I don't have anything for you.
The people there can use a very special power. It's said that
Oh.
this mysterious power predates even the seven ancient moons. Mysterious power? The project that connects all three must be ambitious indeed.
Mm. Well, that'll be fun.
The long journey of the Pyro, as we celebrate your glory, thank you for the respect, understanding, and support every step of the way. You can keep chatting with your friends nearby.
Sweet. Hi, dog.
What are you thinking about, Traveler? Oh,
Morning.
the battle, right?
I'm mourning. Really? You gave up your cool hat? How dare you? I don't care. It's no respect. I still wanted to keep the cool hat. Hmm. Why are you whining?
Story! Story! I want to hear a story! Come on! Tell...
Well, all right. You now.
Bye, coders.
Want to stop and listen to the story? Sounds pretty fun.
What you doing?
This is a story of the great heroes of our time. There are three great heroes at the center of this tale. The first is an outlander known as
I
the
can't be
Traveler,
serious with this name. Help!
a warrior of great strength, completely immune. Most importantly, the Traveler is kind and brave. Someone
Yeah, he's super strong. Tell us more.
Hey, just let him finish the story. The man telling the story keeps looking this way, Traveler. Paimon thinks he recognized...
The second hero is also an outlander. Many years ago, he forged a connection with this land and used his body as a vessel for the souls of his fallen comrades. His goal was to give them a home and, with that, a chance to be reborn into this world. The third hero is none other than our current Archon, Mawika. Not only is she a powerful and respected figure, but she also commands the power of the Ode of Resurrection. With the support of 6 heroes from 500 years ago, she united Natlan against a dangerous foe. Now, this story truly...
Duh.
Under his guidance, Kachina performed exceptionally well in the pilgrimage. Suddenly, the sky turned dark. The sacred flame went out. and Gasoithoth appeared.
Gasoithoth, what a neat name.
Everyone gathered at the stadium and sang the Ode of Resurrection together to send Hermione became known by all. In the beginning, there was darkness, until someone set themselves aflame. Only then did the universe know light. Anyway, the dust has now
It
settled,
reminds me of Set
and
Your Heart
Netland
Ablaze.
has entered a new
Like,
era of
okay.
peace.
Barbecue a
The
donut.
Traveler fought for life,
No.
and our Archon, Mawika,
God.
created a bridge between them.
Wow!
Those eyelashes are making me confused as
Is
to
there
whether that's
more?
a boy or a
Please
girl.
don't let that
Probably
be the end.
a boy. I don't know.
Sounds
I
like you
can't
like
tell.
this one.
I loved it! Yeah, and Hermione is the coolest ancient name. I get to be Hermione today, okay, guys?
Hey, it's supposed to be my turn. No, it's my turn.
No, it's my turn! So, no one wants to be the Pyro Archon anymore?
Man, I'm popular, huh?
Sounds fun. What do you say, Traveler? Wanna let Paimon be too? Alrighty then. Let's go, Paimon. A new adventure awaits.
Yippee! Time to get some primos! Yippee! Rah! Primo jams! Yes! Woo! Yippee! Yay! We love getting primos, guys. We love getting primos. We like really love it. Whoa! Cool. Darn. Okay, so let's just one rolls with this. Nobody cares. Darn. I'm tempted to do the one pulse. Save me, Chad. Don't give in. I'm gonna give in. I'm gonna give in. I'm gonna give in. I'm doing it. Hey, maybe we'll get hit with the one pull. Maybe. Please. Maybe. Yes. No. Yes. Maybe. No. Darn. Ah! Dang it! One pull luck wasn't one pull lucking. No. Darn. Move it, bitch.
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward. Ad Astra.
No. Sweet. Okay, let's see here.
What a place.
And I guess let's go grind more treasure hoarders. God, I hate grinding these, bro. Like, can't you just all be in like one fucking place? Like, this is like so annoying.
The doctor was
Another test subject.
One with nature.
Picked the wrong test subject.
Fuck, I'm hungry, bro. Oh, hunchback. Cool.
A bitter pill to swallow. Another test subject. I got careless.
Go!
Easy. Almost got it, chat. Almost got it. Just here.
Let's fly!
The doctor will see you now.
One teeth of my hammer. Another test subject.
No, sure, I would not like a taste of your hammer. Sorry. Yay. Yippee! Yes! Ooh, I do not want to grind that. Oh, hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Finally have my second Max Ascension character. Just finished the Kazu grind. I can only craft 5 Gs. It's like nothing. Yeah. Kaiju is honestly a pain to grind for, though. Oh jeez, I don't have anything. Yikes, that's gonna be fun. Ooh. I am very, very fun. Oh, great. Alright, Toby, what do you got for me?
This realm is
Sweet. Ooh, yay! Oh, darn.
if you ever have
Seriously? Bro. Wow. Okay, now what do we want to do with our life? Oh, yeah. Right, if you're still here, how you doing? Oops, I did not mean to do that. Whoopsies. And Fatui? Yep.
Huh? What? That's a little concerning. Let's go over there and... Also, how did they get this close to a tribal settlement? Huh. All the Fatui left in Natlan are probably the captain's subordinates.
Yeah.
That basic...
Let's
Still,
hope they,
once a Fatoos, always a Fatoos. Something
real
seems off
shit.
seeing them here. Let's...
Yeah. Just because I trust the captain and I sent for him does not mean I trust the rest of the Fatui. I sent for Child as well. That, what is it? Pantalone?
What are you
That
guys
Pantalone
doing
dude?
here?
He is sections all,
Following orders. If you have a problem, take it up with...
Hey, what's with the attitude? Can the Fatui even work for a private...
This is Grudok. I hired him to be my bodyguard in Natlin. As you can see, he's not the My original plan was to hire someone from the local tribes. I was told they were capable fighters and had the time to spare, so they fit the bill.
So that's what happened.
Precisely! Montluçon, at your service.
Oh,
I work in the publication business. And you two... Wait. You must be the traveler.
Oh, you know it?
A golden-haired traveler with your exploits in Fontaine have all the makings of a best-selling series. I'd be a failure of a book merchant.
Wow, we're really famous at
yeah,
this
no
place,
shit.
Traveler.
It's truly my lucky day. I noticed...
So, you
You'll be generously rewarded, I promise you.
Well,
Uh-oh.
at least he got straight to the point. Should we hear what he has to say? Alright.
You know the great shaman Sitlali, right? I need her help with...
Yeah, but the chances of her helping a random stranger just because we asked. Yeah, see, Lolly really doesn't like dealing with strangers.
I heard about that from other members of her tribe. But if you manage it, I'll even...
Oh.
Oh yeah, we should definitely get to...
It's kind of a long story, and there's tribal history involved, so you should hear it from an expert. Alia, if you could.
Of course. I don't often have an eager audience for this kind of thing. Nice to meet you. The name's Alie. I'm a researcher from the Fontaine. Unlike most researchers, I have a keen interest in ancient ruins. Have you heard of the legend of the great shaman Huitzilin? Yes, according to local records, she was out of all of her exploits. According to legend, the battle was triggered by an abyss invasion, one of the most brutal and amazingly, Natlan was able to turn the tide despite being at an extreme disadvantage. The color was extraordinary, illusory in appearance while also seeming to possess physical form and trap all the enemies inside. This allowed her ally.
Wow.
Anyway, that's the gist of it. We don't want to take up too much of... That story is the reason I came to Natlan. I often publish books. When I heard this story for the first time, historical records about Natlan aren't very detailed. We haven't been able to determine where, even within the Masters of the Nightwind, people dispute the legitimacy of the story. If that were the case, the story would not be fit for publication.
But if you're just including it in a story...
Well, you see, the slogan for the collection is Restoring the Truth of History. That's why I'm here. The Masters of the Nightwind are said to have a tradition of... But I was refused access to the Obsidian Altar. Application after application, and all I received were a few ordinary woven scrolls with nothing to offer.
According to my research, their scrolls are considered sacred. Not to mention, the scrolls we did get to review actually contain a huge amount of information.
We've been over this, Alier. There's no need to wait.
Sitlali, you mean?
Exactly. You're well aware, I'm sure, that Sitlali has been a lot. If she agrees to be my consultant...
Oh, that's...
So, what do you say? I'll quadruple the...
Well, it's not that we don't want to help you. Oh, right. The duty that... Who knows? The Battle of Seven Colors. All right, we'll help you convince Sitlali. Just...
Of course.
Wait, why does that one Fatui dude look kind of good? And he's not wearing a mask. What the fuck? I'm in shock.
Don't worry, I'm sure they'll show up soon.
Whoa, we're breaking into Sitlali's house? No way. Dude, what's this? Oh, treasure. Oh. Luxurious chest. Hell yeah. Man. Bro's giving Huckleberry Finn, bro. My memory sucks. Good thing I have plenty more to spare. V.
Fateful
What is this
offering.
little guy doing in a cave? Oh, how for you after I'm done. Red, yellow, red, blue. Blue, yellow, red, red. Yay. Watch the last stage completely baffle me. How many stones are there gonna be,
Fateful
bro?
offering.
Oops. Oh, this shit is too easy. Come on. Oh. Mmm. Watch, he's gonna try to be tricky again. Oops.
Adorn my night.
You son of a bitch. You're a bitch, you know that? Fuck you.
Yeah.
Real piece of work, huh, bitch? What, do you get off on scamming people or something, huh? Oh. Oopsies. Can I please just expose him for scamming me? watch me still be wrong. Ah. The fuck, bitch. Fuck you. You're a whore. You fucking suck. Oh yeah.
The wind knows me. I follow the wind.
Darn. Darn it.
One with nature.
Fuck you. Bitch. Fuck you. I didn't take a screenshot, did I? Oh, whatever. I think there's one yellow and 2 oranges. Let's see. This is the method to your madness, bitch. Probably isn't. Bitch, what the hell? I do believe that this is fucking rigged as hell.
Time to go.
Purple, orange, blue, red, yellow. I feel I should have just done the same. Karma, bitch. Ha, take that, whore. Ha,
Brings a smile to my face.
that's what you get for scamming, bitch. Ha. That's what you fucking get. Ha ha ha. Okay. Wait. Okay.
Follow the wind.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Let's fly.
Yay.
So, this is where the great shaman lives? A bit.
For someone like Seat Lolly, it actually makes a lot of sense.
Is this graffiti her work too? I wonder if it's a cultural practice. If I could just copy it.
We're here for a reason, Alier. As agreed, you two can do the talking.
Okay, we'll go knock on the door. Seat Lolly? Are you there? We need your help with something. Oh, no response. Maybe she's not home. Oh, Granny Eatsley? Are you...
Yep.
Hey, kid! If you're here to challenge me, book an appointment first. Traveler!
I can't be serious with my name anymore.
Looks like we came at a bad time. Well, at least we didn't get turned away.
Whoa. Get to enter her home, huh?
Huh. So this is where Seat Lolly lives.
Looks cozy.
I didn't have time to fully clean up the place. Complain if you want. Menial housework means, besides, in light novels, people who keep everything neat and tidy. Also, I'm not a hermit. I'm just above superficial rules of societal etiquette.
She sure does care a lot about...
Oh, and that spell I used to transfer my sense. It's my duty as a great shaman.
Oh, you mean when we could hear your thoughts? Nope. It's...
Then why do I hear the traveler's thoughts in my head?
What?
I can still hear you, you know. Don't bother. I'll find a way to fix it. It was just a simple spell. I use it on you, and now it's on the Fritz.
Naturally.
Forget it.
Well, someone asked us to ask you to be their consultant. They have...
So they asked the hero of Natland to put in a good word?
The pay is really good.
Oh, Paimon, Paimon, Paimon.
Doesn't matter. I'm busy.
She sure doesn't look busy.
From you?
Yeah, we were given a sacred duty to help your tribe weave a special...
Huh? So...
We were surprised too. After all, we have no idea how to weave a scroll like that. But with Chef Biram's help, we still haven't succeeded. But we learned the historical event those men want to ask about also involves color. If you help them, you might... She's giving us that face again.
I can't decide whether this twist is completely out of the blue or if it was foreshadowed all along. I need to think about it.
And there's still hope.
Hey, what's the holdup? Just give us an answer already.
You agreed to. See, Lolly.
Oh shit.
Stand down, Grudok. As your employer, if I tell you to wait, then you wait.
Understood.
You're the great shaman who's been alive for centuries?
You're lucky you didn't force Sweet Lolly's hand.
Well, since you're here, how about a discussion?
Do you have any idea who I am? Did you think Granny Eatsley would be fooled?
I
have no intention of speaking to you. Your recent hire interrupted me right as I was about to make an important decision. Pull a trick like that again, and I'll make your lives a living horror novel, except 10 times worse. That's all I came out here to say.
Whoa.
Traveler, we have a discussion.
You live up to your name, Granny Itztli. I apologize for the offense. I'm just surprised the Battle of Seven Colors didn't pique your interest.
You're investigating the Battle of...
Yes, I thought the Traveler could help me. I heard that the great shaman if I can resolve the controversy and prove... With your support, your friend's heroic deeds will once again be known throughout the land.
If this is really about that duty, then... fine. I'll help you.
I'm honored.
Save it. I agreed to help the Traveler.
Well, at least she agreed to help.
Who are you calling heartless?
Not a problem. I always So, did you directly experience any events of the battle?
Talk at me, why don't you? Fine. No, no, and no. I did live during the same era as her, but that doesn't mean we experience. You decide the angle of your investigation, and I'll provide answers if I'm familiar with the subject.
All right. Even if you didn't witness the battle yourself, you still lived through that era. You're in Alier. You had an idea about where to start, yes?
Oh, well, my plan was to consult them.
Then, let's start there. Traveler, what do you say to officially working
Okay then.
You don't seem super invested in this whole thing, Sweet Lolly.
The Battle of Seven Colors is something I've only ever heard about.
But how? Weren't you?
I wasn't there when it took place.
But Molusa said the two of you were
close friends. More like arch rivals. Something Montlusan would know if he actually did his research. Did you see the graffiti outside my house? All students from Weeziling's School of Shamanism must pass an extreme... Those graffiti drawings are how they challenge me. Of course, none of them ever succeeded. So, after Weeziling's death, her students had no choice but to modify the requirement. Instead of defeating me, all they have to do now is last long enough. As my rival, Weeziling only had one achievement that surpassed my own. And that was the Battle of Seven Colors. It makes perfect sense that she kept it from me. I'm a fast learner. Telling me about the technique is no different than handing it to me on a silver platter.
Oh, that makes...
Anyway, all of that is secondary. Don't misunderstand. Excuse you? I fail to see what housekeeping has to do with... Why is it that you're the one whose thoughts are exposed, but I'm still the one suffering? I need to get to the bottom of this.
Excuse me, great shaman, but we have a situation over here. We could really use your help.
Okay.
course the Battle of Seven Colors happened. The woven scroll proves it. Wheat Ceiling used a mysterious color to construct a maze and trap the enemies.
That's just your interpretation. There's more than one way to understand that scroll. Besides,
Wheat Ceiling was one of the most powerful shamans of her time.
that's the biggest problem. She had a technique that powerful, and no shaman since has ever used it?
Her students are keeping it a secret, of course. If you knew a tech...
Oh, I didn't mean to cause an argument. I just wanted to ask, is there anything...
Of course it took place.
You'll have to excuse him. Some people in our tribe insist on clinging.
Please don't fight.
Wow, so the battle really is controversial.
Am I the outdated one? Kids these days can't find anything better to argue about?
These arguments are precisely why I hesitate. Neither side was able to offer anything useful.
Wheat Ceiling was a passionate teacher. We were opposites in that sense. The technique still, if the technique is powerful enough to single-handedly, we should check with the students from her school. If we can
But as far as I know, most of the shamans from her school occupy...
right. The obsidian altar is off.
Is there a problem?
Most of Wheat Ceiling students are respected priests in the tribe. But that means they had to go through me. Those who hold the position now are the ones who lasted long enough before I wiped the floor with them. If I show up without warning, they'll run for dear...
Yeah, Paimon can...
Hey, don't jump to conclusions. That was just a metaphor. Only you have the guts to joke like that with me, Traveler. Fine. I said I'd help, so I'll help.
Alright, the rest of you can wait for us.
We appreciate...
Oh, are you in the middle?
Granny Eatsley?
What is she...
Did some coward not show up after challenging her?
Or is she here to official?
Whoa. It's like they really do...
No matter what, we'll defend...
You talk a big game for someone who lost to me the most out of the entire priesthood.
What?
All I want is to ask some questions.
So, you're here to...
Someone didn't sit pretty for their beating?
We should just run!
Yeah, with the hero of Natland here, Granny Eatsley will be on her best behavior.
Sure, whatever.
Oh, it's the Traveler and his companion.
We wanted to ask about the technique.
So you can...
Disciples of our school have challenged her year after year.
Well, you're not...
If we want to protect our legacy.
Not this again. Just help.
Hey! You can't just say whatever you want just because it's in your head. I'm Granny Eatsley. A mere mention of my name and kid's birth... What? You know what?
Damn it!
Forget about your duty.
Quit
We really
pissing
need to
her
fix
off.
this mind-reading
Quit
situation.
flirting.
Sorry to disappoint, but if you're here to question whether...
We're not getting anywhere. What?
Huh? Oh, it's you.
Elder Tlapo! Oh, we must have... Did Elder
From what I can tell...
Is Elder Talapo... That's not...
Oh, you forget yourselves, my friends.
But
I didn't expect to see you here, great shaman.
Well, I wasn't exactly planning to come to this crowded place.
Understood. Now, however, Elder Talapo's declarations have always so, mind your manners.
Good thing Elder Tlapo and Chief B...
Yeah, real shit, bro.
Hi there, Elder Tlapo! pretty happy to see us.
He's the one who put you in charge of the scroll, right?
Yeah, Elder Tlapo appointed us to the task.
Elder Talapo, huh? He's still Claw to me. Hey, don't pull that cutesy stuff with me. You're an... You occupy an eminent and important position within the tribe.
So, you already know each other?
Claw was only this big when we first met. He was with Celine's Saurian companion back then. She kept dragging him to my place, so over time, we got to know each other. She only came to my place to fight me.
Well, you've lived a long time.
The more time you have.
Oh,
Anyway, let's get back to business. I hate talking about the past. Oh, 200 years and you still haven't given up, Claw? I still haven't made up my mind, so you should head back. Traveler, Paimon, let's...
That's good, bro.
Hey there, Chief Biram. Oh, wait. We haven't reached out since the last time we failed the test.
I'm just grateful you haven't forgotten that duty.
Actually, we have good news. We found another clue.
I'm all
It's the Battle of Seven...
Huitziline's claim to fame? That sounds promising.
True, but Granny Eatstily...
Is that so? Huh. I've tried seeking her help in the past, but...
Hey, don't complain!
Forgive me. That...
Paimon said you've been trying to figure out how to weave the...
It is my duty.
Why bother? The scrolls always end up completed on time. So what's the point of figuring...
If I may, this task concerns the history of Natlan as a whole. And in many ways, memory is sacred to our tribe. I'm sure a great shaman understands that better than I know you don't concern yourself with the daily affairs of the tribe, Granny Eatstly. Even so, as a priestess, I trust you wouldn't leave something like that to chance.
I get your... Of course, the one time I wish... No, that...
Huh?
It's not important. Rest assured, Biram.
You have my thanks, then.
Alright now. Don't freak out, y'all. Actually, do freak out. I want to scare you.
Huh. So are you here to test whether we're qualified?
You've already been tested, haven't you? Well, frankly speaking, I don't... But that's not why I'm here. All you need...
Fine.
You've heard of the Battle of Seven...
Of course. It's our master's...
Then I'm sure you know there are those who question whether it...
I did hear people arguing about that the other day.
It's disgraceful. How can they...
It doesn't surprise me. Natlan has had more tourism lately. A lot of people have started getting strange ideas. After all, everyone who took part in the battle has returned to the ley lines. Without witnesses, it's hard to...
Well, it just so happens the questions I want to ask are directly related to the legitimacy of this battle.
Listen, we know you are rivals, but do you really...
You think she's like you? Someone who can't survive a little scrutiny?
No, of course not.
Then let me finish. During the battle, we're proud enough to pass it on to her disciples.
I don't think any of us have heard of it.
Listen, I'm not trying to take it for myself, so be honest. With or without it, I can wipe the floor with any of you.
Yeah, no objections there. But I'm telling the truth.
What's wrong with her?
Master's body of work is massive. No one student could hope to learn all. Master had no choice but to recruit many students, split up what she knew into different portions, and pass it down. So even though we see ourselves as representatives of Wheatzilian's School of actually, I know of a shaman family that inherited some of Master's techniques.
But if they inherited
Well, it's the only thing I can...
All right.
I'll mark it out on your map.
To be honest, I'm not That's because the request came from you.
Proving the legitimacy of this battle seems more...
Nothing we can do about that.
Well, even if our investigation ultimately proves the legend to be false, that's still a worthwhile result. Although I'm here for business purposes, I have a personal interest in this as well. I'm drawn to matters of historical truth.
That's exactly why I chose to follow you, Monsieur Montluçon.
Listen, I'm just updating you on the situation, not asking for your opinion. I don't really care whether you continue your investigation. Traveler, you came to me for help with your scroll weaving duty, right? You thought looking into the Battle of Seven Colors could give you answers. That's understandable. But based on our progress, I'd say this is a dead end. Instead of wasting time, you might consider taking a different approach. I'll try to think of another way to help you.
Respected traveler, let's not forget about the compensation I promised. You shall have it in full. Extra.
What makes you say that?
Yeah, based on what you've told us so far.
You think so?
She claimed to be your friend, but picked fights with you. By figuring out the truth behind the battle...
Closure? I'd say we're 200...
that...
Alright, let's go visit the shaman family!
What's good, bro?
Hello, are you a shaman?
Yep, that's me. Huh?
Get up! In a crowded market like this, the only person who should be trying to hide is me.
My apologies. Ever since my grandfather's generation, the shaman...
Man, this is generational trauma at this point!
Whenever I misbehaved as a kid, Grandpa would tell me about the thrashing he received from
Hey, don't get any funny ideas. This was your idea, remember? Keep asking your...
Okay, so your family studied under Wheatzilian, right?
Yes, although that pretty much ended with the techniques my family learned from Wheatzilian didn't have much practical use, and turns out shaman techniques aren't that useful outside the Of course, it's possible that we were just too foolish to understand the true power of those teachings. After all, Wheatzilian was a genius.
Do you know which techniques were passed on to your family?
I'm not sure. As a kid,
Just think about it for a sec.
Decide the outcome of a battle? Besides, my family wasn't really known for our talent. You might have better luck asking one of the priests. They're descendants of Wheatzilian.
Well, looks like we're back where we started.
Still no definitive evidence the Battle of Seven Colors...
All we have are non-witness accounts.
Then we have to keep going.
Oh, you're investigating the Battle of...
Yeah, you know that?
Not a lot, but there's something special about my family. Say what you want about my ancestors' dedication to shamanism, but and of course, the Battle of Seven...
We don't need another story.
I'm not sure if this is helpful, but the story passed down in my family is a little different from the one told in the tribe.
Really?
Well, it's Wheatzilian's personal account of the events. So, for example, in the version I heard, the battle took place...
That means you can tell us where to find it.
Unfortunately not.
I studied maps of Natlan before we left, Monsieur Montluçon.
Could your answer...
It's unlikely. My family may have let the shamanism side of things fall by the wayside, but in the words of my grandfather, some things...
If Whitzelin's version of events differs so much from the general understanding, that makes...
Yeah, that's disappointing.
Oh, hold on. You mentioned the Chico Mostek cave?
Oh, yes?
It's been more than 200 years.
What do you mean?
That location is now known as the Valley of Fog. The Chico Mostek cave is what it was called.
Precisely when Wheat Ceiling was alive. That means, Monsieur Montluçon, we can... Once we get there, the evidence we need...
Just when we thought all...
Save it. Flattery won't get you anywhere with me.
Wait! Mr. Montluçon works in publishing. You're
really?
Out of print...
Well, if we're talking collectibles, then the first edition of Shogun Almighty Reborn as Raiden with Unlimited it's the first major hit of the isekai genre. Several editions have gone to print, but copies of the first edition are exceeding...
I see.
There's also its sister work, Pretty Please Kitsune Guji. It's opened the door to a new genre after readers grew tired of isekais. Actually, Yai Publishing House released a limited edition not too long.
Sorry, I'm not sure I caught all that.
Huh! These two titles are among the most successful and well-known works in the entire...
I'm a merchant from Fontaine, after all. Regarding this particular... Of course! Sounds like a perfect arrangement.
Once we get there, it'll take a bit more work to determine the act...
Well, I'm sure Miss...
Have you even looked at the time? It's already evening, and I have important...
well... What do you think, traveler? Okay, we'll find a...
He's persistent, huh?
How about noon?
Do we have to wait that long?
Great shamans have important... That's only because I have important...
All right, as Miss Setlala...
Sorry, I just wanted to ask, is Granny Eatsley satisfied with my answer?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, good. I'm glad I didn't offend her somehow.
You're really that scared of her?
To be honest, Granny Eatsley almost never interacts. She's a powerful shaman who's lived for over 200...
Well, thanks for today, Sweet Lolly.
That's quite...
Wait, didn't you say you had...
What did you think I...
Does that mean you've gone drinking every night for the past 200...
No, I've had enough socializing for one day. Which will also give us a chance to solve the mind reading issue. Considering the necessary spell work, I'd rather do it in private.
Oh, that's great. Right, oh. Ah. Oh. Okay, I guess that makes sense.
Scared of
Go the
fire?
fuck away.
Is this the place?
No, further up.
Further up? Whoa, this is like a secret base.
Sometimes I want the Let's see if my stash is still here. Ah, great. The halberd. Now for the mind reading issue. Give me your hand. It might take a little longer, actually. And... you're not wrong. Hold on. What? Oh, did I not separate our senses completely?
Oh. Ma'am?
Please work, please work. Great. Okay, what about now? Huh? And now? Huh. Whenever I try to remove the effect... that was just to help... For a human soul, to lose the boundaries of the mind is to drown in the sea of...
Wait, that sounds...
I read that in a light novel.
Is Sweet Lolly drunk?
Anyway, we'll just...
Hearing the traveler's thoughts isn't that bad, right? You should just tease him. That's what Paimon...
It's just... I'm not... Sorry, I said we could be friends. I'm used to being Granny Eatsley. Someone intimidating. Someone people...
Yeah, Paimon's been wondering. Why do you insist on living...
When you live as long as me, the color draws you in. You water it to see it bloom. It rewards you with its fragrance, but
Then
it
it dies.
doesn't last. With the passing of the seasons, even if the same plot of soil is covered in flowers the following year, the one you remember won't be there. That's just how it is. Most of the people in my life will be gone one day, just like a flower. Getting close means losing friend after friend for hundreds of years.
Damn.
Until the weight of their memories crushes my soul. If people don't care about me, then I don't have to care about them. It's better if the...
Sweet Lolly...
You won't live as long as me,
Actually,
so you don't have to
longer than
worry
me.
about that. Really? Then you should understand. Traveler?
Is something wrong?
Stupid mind-reading side effect won't go away. It's not like I want to hear you
Okay, she's definitely drunk.
I'm not drunk. Just gotta think.
Uh-oh, not this. Is she talking in her sleep or talking to us?
Bye. Gonna walk back.
Alright.
So that's not walking. Come on, girl. Ah. Damn.
Let's fly.
Yeah. French toast. Cool. Awesome.
Dividing the loot is often a cause of conflict, but
Seems like an emergency.
Take me up.
I don't know. 3. Nice stupid ass. Yay.
Ooh, shiny. So
Into the wind.
Let's fly.
Beeping. Sweet. Wait, do you mean there's just a bunch of food? Oh, never mind.
Let's burn this breeze.
Mind the side effects.
The wind knows.
Alright.
Let's fly.
Anyways, chat, I have to go eat my dinner, and I'm hungry too, so I'll be back soon. Wait, did I never turn the screensaver on? Oops. Oops, daisies. My bad, chat. Whoa. Oh shit, it's mad. Oh, never mind, it's not, right? Oh. Oh. It just fucking blinked. What the hell? The fuck?
Let's hope you pull up a good fight.
The doctor will see.
Let's finish this next time. Here, come.
Here comes
Mind the side effects.
Finish this next time.
Hold on to your hat.
Cross over.
Wind Strider.
Don't forget to wash your hands. Goodness knows where these things have been.
One with nature.
Yippee! Awesome. Rah. So we still need to find that, huh? Dumb. Boo. Lame. Boo.
This should be the place we... Who knows if Sweet Lolly will show up on time.
Ahem.
Sweet Lolly!
No need to sound so... Last night doesn't... The Battle of Seven Colors holds the key to a lot of the...
So that's why you're here, so...
Traveler, great shaman. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Just follow me.
Of course.
This should be it.
Oh.
So the battlefield is inside...
That could explain a lot of our academic...
Don't lose focus. Once we get to the actual site of the battle...
Everyone ready?
So the Abyss invaded through a cave like this?
When the Abyss first began to corrode the ley lines, they took every opening they could get.
All the items here should be useful for our research.
You're not to touch a single one without my nod of approval.
I don't support invasive excavation techniques.
Ah, of course. I'll defer to the experts on this matter.
Okay.
There are weapons here from every tribe in Natland. The battle must have encompassed the entire nation.
Sounds like we're getting closer to what the legend describes. But all we can really say is that a battle took place here. There's still no evidence of any...
Wow, you're really invested in the...
Gridok, send some of your men to search the area. We might miss some...
All the bases.
Gridok is hot, though.
Don't jump to conclusions. Of course this isn't...
Ooh. Schmancy looking.
This wall is in our way!
I might have an idea. Traveler, try removing that sphere.
Yank. That's right.
Whoa, we passed straight through!
It's very close to the technique Wheatsealing might have used.
That's it? Doesn't quite compare to the scale described in the legend.
Still, what a terrific archaeological find.
Enough chit-chat. We should keep going. The deeper we go, the more we'll find.
Oh, chest. Yoink. Mine now.
Hold on. If we step here, we might fall through.
You mean there are traps in here?
Remember how we were able to pass through the wall just now? It must have been because, on our person, we were carrying the same color as the wall. Let's put the sphere down and see what happens.
Whoa, you're right. We can keep going now.
Whoa. It's fucking gorgeous. Damn, so pretty.
Wait, what was that? What is this place?
Look! A maze made of colors.
It's real. I can't believe it.
Hold on. The quality of this space.
Huh?
No. This is a space constructed using memories at...
Correct?
Wheatsealing?
What?
No. It's just a...
Friends, this is my question to you. What is our strongest weapon against the Abyss? After all, is it not after losing the capacity for memory, love, and compassion that our enemies fell to the Abyss? That is why, with our memories, we possess a power the Abyss cannot hope to match. I have discovered the perfect medium for us to wield that weapon. You know it as color. The more cherished the memory, the more vivid its color. Guided by vibrant colors, your capacity for memory is what will allow you to navigate this maze. Without that capacity. So, be brave, my friends, and march forward!
Any ideas, Sweet Lolly?
Sounds like she left a tutorial. Not surprising. She always did have to hand. Take me up.
There are monsters here too?
Abyss creatures. Likely trapped here for some time. Looks like a few monsters made it out of the battle all those years ago.
The doctor will see me.
See? Huh?
What's with these color-changing blocks? You would see Lolly fell through all of a sudden. You scared Paimon half to death.
Must be one of the mechanics of the maze. I'm guessing the purpose is to help allies navigate this place.
Oh no, more monsters?
Ah, shoot. They're blocking the way forward. Let's get rid of them.
Aw. Oh.
This place is so pretty. If not for those monsters, Paimon would have never guessed this was a battlefield.
The showmanship's not bad. I'll give her that.
Is this a bridge made of colors?
Don't sound so surprised. We just need to cross and we should reach the end.
Pretty, bro. Oh my god. Whoa. Cool. Wow.
We're out! Looks like we made it.
Hold on. This is...
Whoa, so pretty! The thing in.
It's like a miniature blueprint made from a special dye.
That color.
The dye was modified. Without that power, it's just a normal dye. I would say this is the most direct evidence that the battle...
The expert has spoken!
Perhaps I could take a closer look?
No, you may not.
What are you doing?
You noticed my signal. Not bad, traveler.
Huh. So, you've been watching me.
A self-proclaimed book merchant who's never heard of Shogun Almighty reborn as Raiden with I knew you were fishy, but I didn't
Monsieur Montluçon, we just need a few pictures for our research.
Shut it! I couldn't care less about preserving this piece of trash.
But then there would be no evidence to prove.
What if that was my goal all along?
What?
Huh. Pretending to be a book merchant? Pretending to promote the history of Natlan and its heroes was the only way to get info. But make no mistake. I'm no lowly but the dye in that sphere ruined all my plans before they could even get—
We've received a report that your advertisement in the paper makes false claims. Fontaine law demands it be taken down.
False claims? The dye I advertised is an unprecedented innovation.
Unfortunately, its qualities are neither unprecedented nor unmatched. According to the lady who made even more miraculous, that substance dates back hundreds of years.
How? Creating this dye is the culmination of my entire life's work. You're telling me I'm hundreds of years too late?
Calm down, sir.
Sorry, it's just... I know this product will be a hit. The economic boost... Fontaine's publishing industry is one of the best in the world. All we need to do is publish something in the... We don't need to worry about more reports. Fontaine is far more advanced than Natlin. No one will believe such an innovative product could come from a place like that.
That goes against all of Fontaine's...
What if I give you a portion of the profit?
You're trying to bribe me? Careful. I'm dangerously close to report...
I knew if I was just allowed to market my product, it would be a hit. But now, no one will see it as anything more than a poor imitation marketed centuries too late. No matter how good the product... I will never accept that someone from this backwoods, ignorant nation could come up with that dye.
Even when the truth is right in front of you?
Ha! Truth is in the eye of the beholder. I'm already in the printing industry. I can go into public... All I have to do is destroy this sphere, write a detailed report about my findings, and publish it around the world. Then, once my report is accepted as fact, no one can accuse me of making false claims.
That's awful.
That plan hasn't changed. I will continue to spread my truth. You mean a hero of Natlin who's not actually from Natlin? And a great... From a practical...
Shows what you know.
Since you like rumors so much, have you heard the one about what happens to people who get on my bad side?
The wrath of Granny Itzley. I knew from the beginning that you would accept my invitation. You've lived longer than her, you're far stronger than her, and yet, she has all... With the backing of the printing industry, I can take any book and send it to all... And in my version, I can erase...
That's not real history.
That's a no, then?
Done running your mouth? Good. Beforehand...
If this comes to a fight, per my contract, you're gonna have to go through me.
Oh, that's cheating.
That's right. I didn't pay all that Mora for nothing.
Wait, aren't you subordinates of the captain? What?
The captain. United in the pursuit of Mora, we travel the land to collect debts. Our loyalty is to Regrader, his interests, and his wealth.
Regrader?
The captain means nothing to them.
This man has the potential to become a giant in the printing industry and disrupt Fontaine's economic system. This...
It's all been a lie from the very beginning!
I don't care who you serve.
Same here.
Get to work! Yeah.
Let's move.
Eat Laline! Eat Papa! Get him! Yeah.
Knock him down.
Got him.
That's what you get for messing with the hero of Natland.
When did this person get so strong? Not good.
When have I not been strong?
This is
bitch?
becoming more trouble than it's worth.
Hey, what about our contract?
Our boss never signs a contract without loopholes. Even a veteran Go home and read the fine print.
You...
The other stipulations have been fulfilled. I set up explosives. Oh, and for security purposes, all explosives have been rigged to blow at a specific...
Bitch.
What? This whole place...
You were supposed to wait until I made it out.
That depends on how fast you can run. I'm off. Oh!
You think you can just waltz out of here? Traveler, stop them, and then we'll...
If I'm caught, I implicate my boss.
Wait, don't!
Oh shit. Still, it's seriously so pretty, bro.
Where are we? Back in the maze? Our surroundings look good point. She'll know. Let's see. See, Lolly! Looks like it's not gonna be that easy. What should we do? The special color? The one you saw in that book?
Boo-hoo.
You're right. Lead the way.
I don't want them.
He triggered it just like that? If the technique isn't activated correctly.
Instead of a realm of memory, the subjects in question will be if you cannot escape in time. It's mutually assured destruction.
I knew it! Someone of your skill wouldn't leave behind memory frag.
I appreciate the compliment.
This is no time for a reunion. The cave outside is about to. Can you help me?
You misunderstand, Lolly.
What do you mean? This space can. You just need to tell me how to.
The maze you saw earlier was constructed when people leave deep impressions. These connections are that is how I created my maze. But if that color is crudely combined with an isolated memory, this space is a combination of my color and your memories. There is no way to, because there are no connections at your disposal.
Over 200 years. And not a single.
Well, at the very least, you have a connection.
That's only because you never gave me a moment's peace. Still.
Sweet Lolly.
But now that I have your special technique, you didn't pass it on to your students.
So you figured it out.
After what I saw in the maze and everything you just told me, I'm certain the tech. But you never brought up the fact that you used it to win a bet. I'm getting the feeling you always meant for me to come here.
Sweet Lolly, ever since you learned that technique.
You mean?
That color is the core of the technique. But it isn't my invention. More specifically, in truth, passing on the technique is yes, the technique has the power to decide victory. But in my opinion, the capacity to add color to someone. You are fated to live a far longer life than me, Lolly. So I wanted to leave a little color behind.
Your color.
One day, you too will want to leave behind your color in someone else's memory. When that day comes.
I have to get out of here.
Lolly, what are you?
I understand the true principle of this technique now. If I can't construct an exit.
But you could lose a portion of.
I know. But my memory is just a blank canvas. Traveler?
When you entered the realm of memory I constructed, I used your memories to learn about. After 200 years, someone has. The Night Kingdom harbors Natlan's memories. And the travelers. This means that, even without your tutelage,
what did you say?
Although he doesn't know how to wield it, he unknowingly left behind a trace of color in your memory. That was enough to guide him to this space. Well, Lolly, it looks like.
Traveler? Traveler!
That's Sweet Lolly's voice!
This is goodbye, my friend. Your memories over the past 200 years are much more than a blank canvas. Cherish them.
Wheat ceiling.
Sweet Lolly!
Paimon! Traveler! Hold my hand.
Did we teleport out? Man, that place was so...
Oh, shit.
We made it! Wonder what happened to the Fatui guy in the...
He was most likely trapped inside. The external structures supporting that space would have collapsed with...
He still preferred that to being caught, huh? They were standing a bit further...
Hello?
It's one of Maluson's employees! Quick,
Oh, I can explain. I had no idea Malu-san was such a terrible person. I couldn't stop him from running, so I stayed behind and tried. I'm so glad.
Either way, the guards will take you back to the truck.
I understand.
Anyway, I'm not here to harp on you.
He went that way, but I'm not sure if you can catch up.
That way? Unless he suddenly... Traveler.
Hey, it's Elder Tlapo and a group of Ictomisaurs! They caught Maluson!
Yeah. Karma bitch.
Something felt off about him yesterday, so I set a few things in motion. Looks like it's time for that foreshadowing to pay off.
My bank balance! No! No!
What's wrong with him?
That's one of the tricks Claw uses to scare people. He makes people hallucinate the thing that scares them most. It's particularly effective on weak...
Serves him right!
I know, it was a lot to ask, making you come all the way out here during the day.
Was that a declaration? Elder Tlapo didn't...
Forget about him for now. The Ictomisaurs will make sure Montluçon doesn't escape before the guards arrive.
Right, the special scroll! But the...
Don't worry, Huitzilin's technique hasn't been lost at all. Come with me, I'll explain it. Oh, and Traveler? I knew you'd want to tag along.
Dance. Only 2 levels. Jesus. Haha, garbage.
My bank balance.
L. That's a you problem, bub. That's a you problem, big L.
Run if you know.
Yeah.
Where the hell even am I?
Now, when it comes to weaving scroll itself, you don't actually need to lift a finger. But if we're going to pass on Huitzilin's technique,
What are you saying, Sweet Lolly?
follow me.
Whoa, look at this place. Do you weave scrolls too?
Scrolls. Scrolls? I thought you were going to show me your masterpiece.
That I am, old friend. The technique I'm about to show you directly relates to woven scrolls.
Fine. What is it? Something that can turn the tide of war or prevent a great disaster? You probably want to challenge me, right? I know you don't have the strength for a real fight, so I'll let you beat me with words.
Old friend, my life is nearing its end. I'm afraid.
Hey.
Don't worry. I trust in the belief of our tribe that death is not the end, but the beginning of a new existence in the Night Kingdom, where everything is made of memories. So, do you know why our ancestors insisted on using colorful, woven scrolls to record our history? Because history is the memory of a people. We give our scrolls an orange hue, so the dead can still feel the warmth of the setting sun. We decorate them with kernels of grain fruit, so the dead can still enjoy the abundance of our harvests.
I know that, but something this important? Why entrust it to me and not one of your students?
As your friend, I admit, I'm being a bit selfish. I don't have long, Sipali. Oh, I'm not sure I can truly explain my decision. But I know you will understand one day. For now, will you accept my final request?
Just this once. I understand now, Wheat Celine. Just like you said I would. Claw, help me move this outside. I'm going to color it. Traveler, Paimon?
We are like birds, soaring through the horizons of time. I linger between brushes of memory, seeking the color of my final journey. When I get there, may there be feathers to paint the sky, shades of rose. And fields of green to beckon adventurous souls. And azure oceans with which to sail into the unknown. And volcanoes too, where, despite the danger, hidden treasure waits to be found. And graffiti art, of course. Without that color, just imagine the dullness of night.
Anything else?
In the end, I hope everyone remembers my color too.
hope everyone remembers your color too. All in all, it was just a technique for coloring a scroll.
The task I'm entrusting to you is much more than that. Farewell, my friend.
I knew you would understand.
This is the special scroll. How did... Hold on! You've lived for more than 200 years. You know how to...
Oh, well, it's not like I wanted to interact with the appointed. So whenever I delivered the scroll, I used illusions to confuse them. The fact that it turned into some kind of divine intervention is because no one was skilled enough to see through my tricks.
You've carried the duty alone for all these years? Even if you...
Traveler. The essence of that color is memory. That means completing the special scroll is a process of searching for color within your memories. Passing the technique on to someone means sharing your memories with them. You need to... Even though I only confirmed that today, and, well, ever since Sweet Celine died.
Oh, yeah.
It was her final wish, so I But Claw never stopped appointing new candidates to weave the scroll, despite knowing exactly how... I knew exactly what he was doing. And yeah, if I ever did share my memory this time, though, you win, Claw. Take this. I guess it's my
What is it?
If I had to choose my color, it would be the color of this handkerchief. Countless people exist in my memories, and I know one day that will... Since you have a long lifespan, you're the perfect... just keep it safe.
Whoa. It's a little early to talk about death, don't you think?
Isn't that what friends are for?
Okay, this is a serious commitment. Well, Sweet Lolly.
Actually, their mark is already there. Remember that sharing senses allows communication to occur between the consciousness. Although I didn't know it at the time, we both have the ability to see the color of memory, and that connection is what caused my original spell to go haywire.
So, you can hear the Traveler's thoughts, and that's why the Traveler could hear your thoughts.
Quick thinking. But only those trained in the mystic arts can maintain that level. That's why I can still hear the Travelers. There's no need to worry, though.
Oh.
I lied. Hearing each other's thoughts actually depends on the strength of the connection between our memories. So, after everything we just went through, I knew it. Since the connection between our memories is already there, just messing with you. I'm a legendary. It'll probably take some time, though. So, besides, I'm an open book. It's not like you're gonna hear anything embarrassing. Oh, unless I've had a few drinks. A shame? I mean, if you ever miss this... No promises, though. Some thoughts are better kept to yourself.
Sweet.
More makes a lot of problems go away. So you can never have to.
Neat.
The Kuchirai are.
I go out in the cold. Chat, help me, please. Oopsies. Sedansis. Anyway, chat. I think that'll have to be the end for today. I need to satisfy my stress to impress addiction again. Anyways, so, yeah. That's what I'm gonna be doing after I walk my dog. In any case, I'll see you the next time. Follow me, subscribe, do all the things like the stream, all that stuff. And I hope you have a good night, day, or whatever it is for you. But, yeah, have a good one, Chad.